to let him go and move on.
Here's Heinrich. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Curry against Brooks. Curry kicks to Thompson. Launches it. It's hauled in by Noah.
And with the skill set that Powell has and the year he had, there's no telling how long he can play at a high level. Again, one of those guys that never been reliant on the athletic ability to have an impact.
Heinrich kicks to Brooks. Here's Mirotic. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Heinrich against Thompson, and Heinrich gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one. And guys, Kirk Heinrich, a steady, reliable point guard, but not last season. Something went severely wrong with his shot to the point where he suffered career-low shooting percentages from the field and from three-point.
Curry dishes to Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier. Man, he's got a tremendous ability to knock it down from deep. I mean, that's a big-time triple.
No doubt, that's a difficult shot. You're talking 3 or 4 feet beyond the arc.
Over to the wing, stolen by Brooks. And here they go. Bulls moving the ball around. Noah wide open. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Poked away and stolen by Mirotic. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Warriors trail by 14. Knocks it loose. Heinrich with the steal for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Stolen by Brooks. And another fast break for Chicago. Bulls running. Another 3 for Chicago.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they...
But, you know, anything can happen.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He has 12 points. He's been passing it around you or shooting it over you. Either way.
And they're not sure whether to stick tight or really to try and defend the pass.
Taking a look at the Bulls. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. What their teams have done lately on the perimeter, and it's Rose in at the point guard position.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Thompson passes to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 14 points for Steph Curry.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league and Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And another 3 for Golden State.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
There's a good screen. Butler with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time. And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut, and it's Iguodala in for Barnes. Here's Rose. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took him as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
Butler kicks to Rose. And again, no good by Chicago. Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago making some changes. Mirotic is checked in for Dunleavy, and Brooks subbed in for Butler. Aaron Brooks. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Mirotic dishes to Brooks. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. Here's Gasol. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And it's the Warriors' ball. It's been 16 straight unanswered. Rose against Curry. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
The offense is clicking for him this half. Absolutely clicking. I mean, everything on point and on target.
Chicago calls timeout.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Bulls making a switch here. Heinrich's checked in. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Gibson. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
All right, Doris and Brooks. Here we go. From 13. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Spates.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Curry, and the Warriors tack on 2 more. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off. They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting...
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Bulls trail by 9. Brooks, the pass to Gibson. He kicks it to Heinrich. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Cranes the jumper to finish the break. Curry's got 18 points just in the second half.
And much of the offensive production has come from their willingness to get out and run.
Yeah, and if you've got the legs to do it, I think it's the best way to play. And they've made that commitment.
Brooks kicks to Gasol. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Outside Curry. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make